Back to me, just me, Johnny V, J Van Diesel here for the fourth part of the rewind. A-Pizzle had to sign off and take care of some business, but I'm still here. We're going to talk more about the belts, because that's the last topic we left off on. And I mentioned the Knockout Tag Team titles and the Knockout belt for TNA. They could have had a much better design. The NWA Tag Team titles, by the way, I did like them, but they could have had a better design themselves. And the X Division belt from NWA TNA, that was pretty awesome. I like it much better now, obviously, but I liked it back then too. Really cool. Um, but like I mentioned, the NWA titles, tag team titles, they could have been done up much better. I don't know how, but they could have. The biggest belt though, from TNA, that had a major impact that I loved, was the NWA World Title. Yeah, NWA World Title. The Dome Globe NWA World Title, which is no longer here, but it's the TNA title. Pretty cool belt. I do like the design of it. It was awesome. The TNA belt has a great design itself. They both pretty much stand what the company is for, what they're fighting for, and what it's all about. But the NWA belt has an advantage over TNA, because not only does it have the U.S. flag, but it has the flags from Mexico, Japan, Australia, other countries that fight like they do. And in Japan, it's huge. Wrestling is huge. The Tokyo Dome, huge. Crowds in that dome, freaking amazingly huge. So that's why the TNA superstars love to go over there and fight. The IWGP Tag Team titles, everything like that. But in basis of retrospect, all the belts that I've mentioned here today were either liked or not liked by me and A-Pizzle. And that's where I gotta go from there. I want to talk more about TNA because I didn't talk much about it lately in that other part. TNA has done a really good job, like I mentioned. Definitely keeping up with the storyline. Definitely putting up interesting concepts. Now, everyone knows if they did watch Impact, like I mentioned, TNA this Thursday night just passed, that Kurt Angle was taken out in handcuffs by police after Karen and Jeff planned a sabotage on that after Kurt Angle's successful title, not title match, but match in general on Impact. And not just that, but you also had, of course, Winter taking Angelina Love pretty much away from Velvet Sky. If you think about it, like I mentioned, in a mistress sub-type of way. But that's something different. That's pushing that over to the side. The titles and the champions and overall other people at that time. You got Sting as the world champion. He's a great guy. Ken Anderson, Mr. Anderson, who I talked to on Facebook. Great guy in real life. He plays what he plays on TV, but that's just him. I do see him winning a world title pretty soon. That's just me, though. RVD, the whole fucking show. That's tell right there. You also have Velvet Sky, like I mentioned. You have ODB, who's still there, if I believe correctly. Tara, who's still there, but we haven't seen in a while. We also have Immortal, which is Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Abyss. Other stars. It's 1 o'clock. Wow. I'm just shocked by time. Everybody. Just everybody doing their part in TNA. But two people I'm really worried about who are going to be in a tag team match at Lockdown. The most unlikely of tag teams. Showtime, Eric Young, and Orlando Jordan. I just want to say this. I don't know Orlando Jordan. I probably don't want to meet Orlando Jordan. But he is a bigger Fruit Loop than Rico with Billy and Chuck and all 5 members of the Spirit Squad, including Dolph Ziggler, because Dolph Ziggler was a member of the squad before leaving, combined. He is a huge Fruit Loop. That shirt that Eric Young had on, I love tag teams. Orlando wore that shirt 2 days ago, or 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, whatever. and then he's looking like a peacock. This right here proves, and I already know why he got fired from WWE, because he did say that he was gay. I'm not gonna lie, I do have friends that are gay, but that right there, Orlando Jordan's personality going to the ring and to whatever, he's overdoing it a lot. He's truly overdoing it a lot. You want to know my opinion about Orlando Jordan? I can tell you this. He's a good guy. I like the in-ring ability, but he overdoes it too much to the point where he doesn't become an athlete. He becomes too much of a showboater who's, I think, proud to be gay. But like I said, that's fine because I have friends that are that way. But he showboats to the point where you just don't want to watch. Which is why when he comes on, I really don't want to watch. I want to watch it for one person, that's Eric Young. But Orlando Jordan just takes that and just nixes it right there. Okay, nixes it right there. But, think about it. Think about who else you have. You have Kazarian as the champion. As the X Division champion, you have Beer Money as the tag team champions. You have Madison Rayne, who I still can't stand, as the Knockout champion. You have the other two Knockouts as tag team champions. I really don't care about them. And you have that other guy, Gunner. Gunner, that was his name. Couldn't think of it until now. As the television champion. Let me explain something. When that belt first came out, it was the legend. It was the Legends, quote unquote, Legends title. They now change it to the TNA title when AJ Styles won it. That belt didn't even need to come into existence anyway, but Booker T brought it in. Now Booker T is commentating and doing his thing over on SmackDown, which is a good idea because Booker T didn't really need TNA. He was more liked in WWE. Come on, Booker T comes to TNA and does 2 matches as a fan favorite and then turns right heel with doing the main event Mafia. You don't need that. Jesse Neal getting something started with, not Jesse Neal, yeah, Jesse Neal, or was it Shannon Moore? It was one of the two from Ink Inc. I'm pretty sure it was Jesse Neal. Starting something with Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. Are you stupid? Are you really that dumb? This is something with the genetic jackhammer? Big Papa Pump? Gotta be stupid for that reason. I don't know. I missed most of the cage match, by the way, on Impact. I had to take care of something, and I missed the ending of the cage match. I will find out who won. Don't respond and tell me who won. I'll find out. But overall, TNA has got a lot of good stuff going on tonight. Really, not tonight, but in general, they're pulling out all the stops. Lockdown coming up. Destination X following. They've never lost the X Division title Ultimate X match. They actually kept that. Even though they got rid of the best part about TNA, which was the 6-sided ring, they still kept the Ultimate X, which is pretty good. I can admit the steel cage now sucks because of the fact that it's 6 sides. It's not 6-sided steel, it's just a regular cage. It's a 4-sided, not 6, even though that 6-sided could have been done better. I mean, not like that, but you know what I mean. The 6-sided was much, much better, I should say, than the 4-sided. It's just, I don't know, it's just that. TNA had a good thing going with the 6-sided ring. They took that apart, made it a 4-sided, and they kind of lost some people. But Impact is still going very, very strong, so don't lose hope. Really, just don't lose hope. It's all there. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, you want to have me do a topic for the next Rewind with me and A-Pistol, or just me and a fan of mine, or me and my brother, because I'll have him do an Impact episode, Rewind episode with me, let me know. Right on my page, J Van Diesel, here on YouTube. Send me that shout out. Mickey's going to have something coming up. I will do something as Mickey 122087. It's probably going to be a game of Pokemon, just because I found a deck that's legal, that is legal, and I just wanted to play it. I don't know. But, we'll see what we'll see whatever the hell happens as far as I know. Um, 300,000 for Dealer No Deal, not bad. That will definitely start my run. More episodes of Here on the Impact. Want to give a shout out again to APizzle90 for doing his thing, for helping me out. Also, for the person I left a message for on the last video I did, uh, beside the Deal or No Deal ones, the ones I did before that one, the one. It was for Mike Houston for FYW, and I want to say one more thing to him, if I can. If you guys find a way to get to Ridley, let's get this started. You wanted to start something, you want to attack your own members, I don't stand for that. I fight for the people. I fight for people you think don't deserve it. Let me say something else. The new breed is nothing compared to me and my union. You bring it on yourself to find a way to get here, just because I know you guys can. And you find a ring. I actually might have one available. I'll have to double check. But if you ever show your face here in Ridley, I will take you down, tear you guys apart, limb from limb, one at a time. And Mike Houston, you'll be the last person. And I will make sure you pay for everything that you've done to everybody in FYW. Enough said for me. The Demon Johnny V. John Cena supporter, WWE title lover, EWCW World Champion. Rewind, guys. I'm done. I'm signing off. See you guys next time.